This is Magnum Pi. We are Initiative Zero, and this is the Second City Chronicle, our first story of Mice and Men, and our latest chapter. With me, as always, is Dark Templar, Vahilo, Teku, and Golgotha. And if you're new to our show, please hit that subscribe button if this is something that you like. Hit the like button, I guess, as well. That would help. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. We really appreciate all of you who have subscribed. And as we continue in this rather open world-ish Chronicles of Darkness game, digging deeper into the mysteries of early 21st century Chicago. Where we left off last time, Elliot Payne was having his arm gripped by Karen, who they were in a subway station, and a woman kind of came up from the tunnel onto the platform after the train had left, and so there weren't a lot of people around. There were a few, but there were not a lot, and she seemed to recognize Karen and was walking toward them. And Karen grabbed Elliot's arm and just told him to run. And that's kind of where we'll begin. What do we think there, DT? What's Elliot doing?
Yeah, fucking run.
All right. If Karen says run, Elliot runs. Okay.
Yeah, we're friends. We gotta run now.
All right. Cool. So, we basically, what I need to know then is what's your speed at here? Now you have parkour, which means that you're not. Yes, which means that you're not really affected by terrain and stuff like that all that much. I think it's if it would be some sort of environmental penalty, you're not affected by that.
Yeah, I fleet of foot at level 2 as well.
Yeah, and that's, I think, for falls. I think is level 2.
And direction sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's useful, considering where you are.
Yeah.
That's what's direction sense do for you there?
I'm not sure, but I feel like I know the plane.
Let's see. Direction sense. Boom. You always know which way direction sense is. Yeah, so you're not. Yeah, you're not like no penalties. Yeah, to find your way out of anywhere.
Boom, son.
Cool. There you go. So you are going to be pretty good there. So
your speed is 11.
Your speed is 11. Cool. Which is not much different than the speed of your pursuer.
She's fucking fast then.
Oh yeah. What's your initiative modifier?
Oh, I'm on the wrong side. It is 6.
Okay. All right. So nothing for that. So I'm going to say that you need 5 successes, basically, to get away.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And Karen has a similar speed to you.
She's that fast, eh?
Yeah, she's no slouch. She also has fleet of foot, so she's pretty quick. Yeah, she's got an 11 as well. There she is. Cool. All right, so that means pretty much she is in the same situation. She's going to need 5 successes as well.
Okay.
Whereas your opponent, however, has a higher speed, has the same speed as you, and her initiative modifier though is higher than yours, so that reduces the number of successes. And
really,
she's a little bit more familiar with the territory than you guys are, which reduces the number of successes that she needs as well.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so she only needs 3 successes, and unfortunately, I'm gonna say she's got the edge here. So
you're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
No shit. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. That said, she's going to do a straight pursuit of you guys. So the chase is on. The first round, you guys are in the subway, on the subway platform, and she's going to go for a Wait, let's see, what does fleet of foot give you? -1.
Anyone pursuing me suffers -1 per dot.
Okay, which means that penalized. So you got a fleet of foot of 2. That means your pursuer on their roll is penalized by 2. Your pursuer.
But didn't she also have 2?
Your pursuer also has fleet of foot of 2, which means you are penalized by 2. And Karen has
2.
Also the same. So you're all very fast. You're all. It's like.
So is that -4 for her then? She pursuing both of us?
It's. No, because she only has to catch one of you, one or the other, right? She's actually.
What?
Well,
you said she was pursuing both of us, though.
Only because you're both running in the same direction. You could split up. Then she would have to make a choice. But I mean, if one was right beside the other, right? So, and you're both roughly the same speed. So, yeah, there we are. So she will roll first. It's going to be a straight up athletics. She's trying to run you down, basically. So it's going to be a stamina plus athletics roll.
She's aren't like people in the way or anything like that. Like that
there are.
Hinder her?
Yeah, there are. But the way the chase stuff works is that that if you are successful in predicting the number of successes you're going to get, you can claim the edge. So the person who is chasing you, she's doing stamina plus athletics, and is going to spend a willpower. Yeah, she'll spend a willpower. And she is going to be a -2, so she has 3 dice. And I say she's going to get 1 success.
I teach you in 6.
What's that?
Nothing.
1 success. So she retains the edge. All right, you guys.
I guess right. I get shit.
Well, you can still make a guess. I'll check and see just what it says.
I'm going to predict 2 successes in this one. That even matters.
All right.
And what's this whole flat out run thing? Does that add anything to my shit?
What do you mean?
You said that she was like flat out running.
What I mean is she's just doing a straight sprint at you. Like she's not. Again, you can choose the pool that you want to roll, right? So she's not trying to use the people around or anything like that. She's just targeting at you and running toward you. That's it.
Okay. What could I add then to like?
Well, if you can choose to roll a different pool if you want, but you're at -1 penalty.
No, I'm gonna roll this die, but
yeah,
I was just curious. That's all.
Yeah. So if you get the edge, you get to call the pool, right? So.
Right.
So if so you roll your stamina plus athletics plus 3 because you spent willpower minus the 2 from her fleet of foot.
Okay. Submit.
Oh wow! You only need 1 more success, and you will have gotten away. All right.
Cool.
Karen will roll.
What is she predicting?
All right. She has got how many dice here? Stamina. And
I feel like I'm running like one of those like Naruto characters. You know what I mean? Both my arms are flapping back.
Seriously? 1 success on 6 dice. All right, Karen gets 1 success. She did not seize the edge. Your opponent, you look back over your shoulder, like you are just sprinting. You kind of look back, you'll see Karen is having trouble navigating the stairs. Did you leave the underground? Tell me where you would have run to.
Probably above ground.
Okay, so you made your way up the stairs.
I'd assume so.
Yeah.
Or maybe to another. Maybe I'd run to it like the other side of the. Oh, I guess this is a subway. You said.
Yeah.
To get on their car, perhaps.
Yeah. You want to get on the subway?
I don't think this woman's faster than that fucking subway.
No, but if she's still in pursuit of you, that means she made it onto the subway too.
Oh. Well, I might as well go up then.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. So you basically are now up on the street level.
Right.
You look behind you and you can see that that Karen kind of stumbles a couple times on the steps, whereas you just like took 2 or 3 steps at a time, parkouring your way up the stairs, whatever way you could. Karen right, and she scrambles up. She's calling out, Elliot. You notice the woman behind her though is hot on her tails, but she also looks like she stumbles on the steps. But when she drops, you kind of take a double take, and there is no longer a woman there, but there is a wolf who is tearing up the stairs after you.
Do I have to roll after being scared out of my fucking mind now, or?
Not just yet, but.
Are you sure?
I'm sure you're not just scared out of your mind just yet, but.
Well, I think if this is what I think it is, I'm pretty sure I need to roll if I see something.
Oh yeah. I just don't know if you're scared out of your mind yet. Well, the rolls will determine that.
Okay,
so,
well,
Yeah, so in this instant, let's take a look at what you need to roll here.
There's no other people who see this.
Oh, there are. There are other people that see this.
Broad daylight, like Broad's doing this? Okay.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is the evening, right? Afternoon. But not really evening, but afternoon. But yeah, she did. Yeah, she did do that.
And for our listeners, I mean Broad in like the nicest way, just saying.
That's good. That's good. All right. So
stop digging the hole.
That's right.
By hole, he means hole in the nicest way.
All right. Yeah, you're going to roll your resolve plus composure, and you have witnessed something supernatural.
That's kind of par for the course now. I'm already spooked and other things.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I would say that's a non-violent thing. Your integrity still 6?
Nope. Yes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. You are protecting yourself, however, right? You're in defensive posture. Cool. Yeah. So, you get to give me resolve plus composure check. Straight up.
All right. Athletic.
3 successes. So you succeed. Your integrity stays intact. You gain guilty, shaken, or spooked.
Oh my god. Probably. What? Sorry, guilty? You said?
Well, guilty doesn't really apply here, right? But
yeah. I guess it would be shaken, not stirred.
All right. Cool.
Well, this makes a lot of sense of Karen's bite.
Well, you can. The fact that you're shaken by this woman who turned into a wolf means you could literally fail your running away roll. But in addition, you now act with a -2 penalty on all actions for the scene, as the improbability and impossibility of what you've witnessed pushes at the back of your mind.
That's fine. I feel like this is par for the course for Elliot here.
Okay.
He's seen some shit.
Yeah, he's starting to see lots of stuff.
Yeah, he's starting to see a lot.
Yeah, so he's going to witness that, and now she's going to chase you guys using survival.
Oh god, survival?
Yeah. Intelligence plus survival to basically hedge in the prey. is what she's doing. So that's the roll that she will be chasing you with, is intelligence plus survival. Her speed, however, is much higher than yours now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What's your speed? 11? So yeah, her speed is significantly higher than yours now, and her initiative modifier is quite high as well now. All right.
Why do I feel I'm going to lose this? Making it very hard here.
So she'll go first. Now again, you don't have to roll according to what she's going to roll, but you'd be to -1 if you chose to roll something else. So she gets 5 minus 2 because of the fleet of foot, so she gets 3 dice.
And you're predicting what?
I didn't predict, so
oh.
she
0.
She wolves don't do well on concrete steps, so scamper, scamper, scamper on the stairs. What do you roll? Intelligence plus survival.
Do I roll first?
Sorry?
Where's Karen gonna roll? I have to roll survival now?
Intelligence plus survival is the dice pool that's required. You can choose to roll a different one if you want, but you're at -1 for it.
No, wow. I am.
Or you can just choose to fail.
I'm going to choose to fail.
All right. So here's a beat
Give
for
my
you.
beats. Thank you. Take off those things, please.
That one's gone. And cool. So with a fail, you lose 1 combined success from your total, so you're down to 3. Or you suffer a specific narrative effect, like a tilt, 2 bashing damage, or 1 lethal damage.
I'm going to go with the damage.
You're going to take damage? Okay.
Why not?
Cool. Then I'll say you turn to scramble, and you basically kind of run into a post. You take 2 points of bashing damage then.
2 points of bashing.
Still 4.
Okay.
And then you kind of keep running. So still 4 points, 4 successes. Karen will now roll. She got 3, so she only needs 1 or 2 more to get away.
Call 3? Did you call 3?
She didn't call 3. I forgot to call. Karen runs. Basically, is just behind you now.
I have a question actually.
Yeah.
Before we continue, when I failed,
Mm-hmm.
could I also do something as I failed?
Like what?
I was gonna throw my bag at this thing.
Well, that would be. You can. It's not going to have any effect, but you can throw it at it.
No, like, will have any effect? Why not?
Because of the way. Because when we're engaged in the chase scenario,
Yeah.
Now what you can do on your turn is you can opt, instead of rolling the pool that's dictated by the person with the edge, you can opt to roll a different pool, like dexterity plus weaponry or manipulation plus subterfuge or something like that. You'd be at a penalty, but that could be the fact that you threw your bag to try to create a diversion, and that helped you get successes to get away. But yeah, it's not the roles are dictated in a chase based on, right? Because we're not doing a play-by-play, we're kind of doing a scene-by-scene here.
I got you. The reason why I'm asking is because if I do throw it, I was thinking, would that be an act of charity? I'm throwing something that I own that has everything I have in it. Would I then succeed in my virtue by throwing this thing?
How is that action being charitable?
Because I'm throwing something away that is quite important to me, like all my shit in this bag, to save this girl from being pursued.
Well, it doesn't strike me as a charitable action. That strikes me more as a desperate action. But
I know what's in my bag, right? Like, it's something that belongs to me, has all my belongings into it. I go everywhere with this thing, right? I know it's not like I'm giving away money or I'm like buying something for someone. It's something that's quite important to me that I'm literally chucking just willy-nilly to try to save this person. And it is come to a cost to me if I lose this bag. as a street urchin who obviously keeps all his shit in his bag. You know what I'm saying? Like charity comes in more forms than just buying or giving something away.
Well, I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm just saying that sort of action, chucking your bag behind you as you run away, doesn't strike me as charitable. You know, like you charity there. I could say if you said, Karen, you run, you know, I'll hold her off or something like that, right? And then using your bag as a diversion.
I think that would be fortitude. I don't think that would be charity. I'd argue that'd be fortitude, like showing courage to like, I'm gonna take this.
Not that you're gonna take it, but that you're like
right. But even saying a diversion would be fortitude. Like, it takes a lot of courage to go and just stand up and be like, I'm gonna do this. Right? I would say that's more fortitude than it is charity. That's just my opinion.
Well, yeah,
right?
no, and that's part of kind of what we have to discuss here. I mean, like, I mean, you guys can, the rest of you can feel free to chime in as well here, because I'm just trying to, you know, weigh the thing. I mean, it doesn't.
I'm thinking about it as like aid that's given to those like who are in need. Now, obviously, I see a need, so I'm throwing something that's important to me for that need. That's how I'm kind of trying to.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I'm just trying to.
That's fine. If it's not it, I just want to know whether that would be, because if it's not, then I'm not going to throw it away.
I'm in the process of weighing it. Go ahead.
I'll chime in here. You're saying you're throwing your bag to create a diversion so that Karen can get away?
Right.
Sorry, DT, I didn't hear you there.
Oh, sorry, yes, that's correct.
But is it also so that you can get away?
Well, I'm ahead already. I could have rolled and probably gotten away. I'm literally staying here and watching this happen and failing on purpose so I can... And if I was failing on purpose regardless, if I threw it and then made like some sort of diversion, would that be sufficient? But that's the case at the moment. Because really, in my next turn, as the GM had mentioned, I could change my roll, take a negative on it, and then throw it, right?
Okay, so take a look at what I posted there. So basically fill in the blanks, right? Despite the fact that you would throw away your bag, which has all of your worldly possessions, your character is going to act... Sorry, despite losing the fact... Right, despite losing the bag is going to cause you great hardship. Your character is going to act virtuously with charity by... Fill in the blank.
By sacrificing my bag. It's a sacrifice I'm making for someone's well-being. For someone's well-being.
Whose? Fill in the blank.
Karen's.
So that Karen can get away.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So that, not that you can get away, but so that Karen can get away.
Right, she's the one with one success right now. I see her struggling.
No, she's got three successes now. She does now,
but she's still behind me.
Yeah, she's one success behind you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying is, would that count? That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying because I want to make sure that would be an act of charity.
I would say that if you did that rather than roll, then that would be an act of charity.
Sorry. Just to be clear, you say that Karen only got 3 successes. She had gotten a success before.
No, that was the. Had she gotten 1 success? Well, she did get 1 success before, so she's at 4 successes, and then Elliot is also at 4 successes. Correct.
Right.
Yeah. So you guys are neck and neck then.
Right.
But that's fine.
I chose to fail. What I'm saying is, I chose to fail. She just rolled just now, so I had my turn first before she did. As I chose to fail, if I had thrown my bag as that distraction so that she could make her way up or whatever it is as we're narrating this, right? The bag goes flying, right?
Yeah.
And, maybe it causes that little distraction because the dog can't get up or whatever.
Yeah.
And something hits the dog.
I hear you.
It kind of goes around. And then she gets the confidence to run a little faster or, she makes those successes. That kind of situation. She scrambled earlier. Now she's making the successes.
I got you.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. So
before she had rolled, if I had purposely failed and done that, would that have been an act of charity? Is what I'm asking. That's all.
So not if you're resolving shaken. If you're resolving shaken, then the reason why you failed was because you were scared, right?
Okay.
But if you want to now, I would say that you could roll your you could roll like dexterity plus athletics to chuck your bag,
Right.
instead of rolling whatever pool is going to be dictated by this monster. That would be an act of charity then, if you're doing that, right? Which is probably going to result in a less likelihood of you having a success, and Karen more likely getting away, right?
Right.
Yeah, that would
Fine.
on the next action.
Know,
yeah.
Okay. I just want to know the context of, like, if I had done that, would it have happened as charity? That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying I am going to do it. All I'm asking is, if I had done that, would that have been an act of charity?
It could have been an act of charity if it was done, you know, in that charitable sense, and you didn't get to resolve shaken, right? Because failing on purpose due to shaken means you failed on purpose because you were afraid, not because you took the time to chuck a bag behind you.
No, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. All right. So, she's going to continue to pursue, and she's going to use dexterity and survival to basically try to maneuver amongst now that you guys are on the surface level, to maneuver amongst the crowd,
Sure.
in pursuit of the prey.
Okay. Having a 0, does that take her back anything? Did she lose any successes then? Because she got 0 successes last time.
She got 0 successes last time. I'm gonna say she's down a success, so she's at 0 right now.
She's at 0.
Then she needs 3. Yeah. All right. So where are we here? That's 6 minus 2.
Didn't she just do survival and thing?
She did. What did she do last time? It was
survival.
It was intelligence plus survival.
Oh, okay.
2 successes.
Okay. It's just right there.
And you're on.
Okay, so I'm going to book it because she's right there, and we'll go back 4.
So
you only need 5,
dexterity
right?
plus survival.
Dexterity plus survival. Okay, and I'm minus 2, whatever, right? I'm gonna use my willpower.
Yeah.
So I might as well use my last one here. Well, why won't it click off? There we go. So I get plus 1 die.
All right.
Sorry. 1 die. And submit. 1.
All right. That makes you.
I'm
5.
gone!
That makes you 5.
That makes me 5.
All right. I'm gonna say you hop onto a bus. And get away that way. And let's see, Karen. Oh, she actually has quite a pool here.
Ouch.
So she's got 3 dice. I say she's going to get 1 success.
Okay.
1 success.
Boom.
Karen now has the edge.
She's on.
Yeah.
She has 5.
She has 5. She's gotten away too. And the doors close. With a wolf kind of biting at the glass on the bus door.
Can I take a picture of this with my phone?
Don't forget, you might have a flip phone. So, yeah, at best it's going to be a grainy thing. But yeah, sure.
I'll take it. I'll take that picture.
Yeah, you took it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Cool. She just kind of sits down on the bus and just starts to kind of shake.
Okay.
And she also rubs her leg.
Yeah. Is it bleeding pretty good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to sit beside her. And I'm going to take off my extra jacket and see she's shaking. Or my jacket, not extra jacket, but my jacket, because you can see she's shaking. Put it around her, and then kind of kind of comfort her and squeeze her a little bit. Like a hug.
All right.
Okay. We're away. Just breathe. Just breathe.
That was her. That was her, Elliot.
The one who did this?
Yeah.
Point to her leg.
Yeah. That was her.
Holy shit. Like a almost vomit, but not vomit kind of moment.
Okay.
Because like I'm pretty out of it. Obviously, I've had a couple of really big runs recently.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
You've 2 chase downs in one day.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We get my cardio in today.
Yeah. You are.
I can see what you mean by monster. I saw her change.
Well, actually, you don't remember that now. Instead of that, your mind kind of fills in the details.
What?
Yeah. So for the rest of that scene, you were at an additional -2, so you should have been -4 on your rolls, but that's okay.
Oh.
And now you begin to reinvent the events in your mind in order to better understand what happened, keeping it with your understanding of the world. So
what did I reinvent then, so I can have this conversation?
Reinvent the thing that caused your breaking point.
No, I mean like, so I didn't see her transform.
You would that wouldn't make sense with your world, right? So what would make sense with your world?
Yeah. Well, I have no idea. Well, like I don't know how you make sense of that.
Well,
like I thought I saw a person, but it was actually a dog chasing us the entire time. Like that kind of thing.
Or maybe she had a dog with her.
Okay,
let the dog loose at you guys.
Right.
Or somebody else's dog got away when you started running, because dogs just chase things.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe, she just got on scrambled up the stairs on all fours, but it's more likely that a dog went after you. Yeah.
Okay. So I wouldn't say something like, please tell me she's not related to you. I wouldn't say that.
You could say, please tell me she's not related to you, yeah?
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that. Yeah,
that has nothing to do with the weird thing that happened, yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. But not that you saw her change into a wolf, right?
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be fucked up.
All right, she says, no, I don't think so. But I don't know anymore.
All right, I'm going to look at, like, the map or something to see where the hell we're going. And then
you didn't
pick a stop.
Yeah.
Just going south, north, east, west?
It's heading south.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell her that. Like, listen, we're heading south right now, but...
well, I thought she was in the south, so now she's in the north, so that's okay.
Oh, she's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she's the problem.
Now you want to be in the south. Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
I just want to be away from her.
Yeah. I know a couple places we can stay and figure shit out. Let me catch my breath here.
Yeah. And we move over to Vinnie.
All right, let's do it.
Vinnie is on the bus right now and sees this weird 2 young people running with her.
Well, when we last left Vinnie, you were leaving the Puitak Center, and you saw those people walk kind of down the side street there and cross over to a house or apartment, like a walk-up sort of thing. And that's when you were still in Chinatown there, I think, when we left you off.
Yeah, like I think I was just kind of seeing where they lived, kind of this house that was built or paid for by the Benevolent Society, and then I was planning on walking back to my car.
Yeah, sure. So you parked again north of there, across the street by the library. There's a large parking lot up that way. And as you're walking by the alley by the number 18 Karaoke Lounge, you noticed somebody is rummaging around through the bins down at the end where you found that scrap of cloth. They're dressed kind of like they got the hat with the ear flaps over the ears and They're just kind of, they look like they're kind of chasing after something over there.
Yeah. Can I just stop and look at them?
Yeah, their backs to you.
Do they notice me at all?
No, backs to you, hunched over. Kind of looks like they're kind of pushing things out of the way, like pushing canisters out of the way and stuff like that. Kind of like they've got something hedged in back there, and they're trying to grab at it.
Is it one of? It's not one of my dumpsters, eh? It's one of the current company that has the contract.
Well, yeah, you haven't been able to bring any dumpsters in such short notice, right? It would just be the. Oh, I guess you did have dumpsters here still, right? Just not as many. But
Right.
yeah, it'd be too hard to tell from here just exactly if it's one of yours because of the snow and things like that, right? So.
Okay, I didn't know if mine had like a distinctive color or something to them.
It's probably whatever color covered with trash.
Am I on the same side of the street as him?
You're walking past the alleyway. Now this would be down at the other end of the alleyway, but
How close is my car?
you gotta get to the intersection, cross the intersection, so a little ways away still.
Can I want to make a couple steps down the alleyway, just to the point where I can see if it's one of my dumpsters or not.
Yeah, he seems to be between two dumpsters, one which is yours and one which is not.
Okay.
He's by the dumpster that kind of had the footprints that launched the guy over the fence.
Okay. So yeah, I just want to, kind of get within a little bit of a range, and I just want to yell out, "Did you lose something?"
Yeah, and just before you do so, you see that he grabs something, and when you say that, there's the cars on the on and off ramp behind. He turns and looks, and what you see as the light from a car turning onto the on ramp to the interstate there. The headlights shine for a brief instant on the guy's face, and what you see is Albert Quay, except he has the hind legs of a rat hanging and a long kind of fleshless tail hanging out of his mouth, and it's still kicking and squirming and stuff like that, and he looks back at you with this mouth full of rat.
So I want to kind of take a step back and say, "Albert, is that you?"
And he kind of looks around rather jitterily back, checking his surroundings real quick, and bolts down the alley, which is around the corner. So the alley you're in, if you followed it to the end, there would be some dumpsters there, but then it turns to the right where there's more dumpsters. It's the alley that runs behind all of the major businesses on that side of the street.
It's kind of like an Elst alley.
Yeah, so the alley that he runs down, on one side are the backs of businesses, on the other side is a fence, and on the other side of that fence is this on-ramp onto the freeway.
Right. Okay, so I wanna kind of run to the alley to the dumpster that he was in.
Okay.
And kind of see if there's anything else there. If was it solely like a rat that he was?
So are you chasing him, or are you just investigating where he was?
I just want to investigate where he was.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming that, given that he just took off, and kind of knowing my speed, I'm not an overly fast man. I don't think I'd be able to catch him.
Fair enough. Yeah. Cool. So you do, though, double time it down the alley to the dumpster area.
No.
Okay. So
just to see if I can find anything that actually indicates that it was actually him.
Sure. Yeah, you head there to see where he was digging around and looking at things, and when you look down in the direction where he's running, you see that he stops, and he jumps over from the ground, he jumps over a dumpster and the fence and lands on the other side, where there's just on the edge of the on-ramp. Like, he's not on the actual ramp itself, like the road part itself. He's just on the side of the road. But he cleared a dumpster and the fence in one jump.
Well, that's quite the jump.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep watching and see what else he does. Maybe I'll kind of jog down to where he jumped from.
Okay.
Just to get a better view of what he does.
Yeah, you head down that way and you watch him basically dodging traffic. Like there's cars honking and stuff like that as he basically weaves his way very, skillfully around these moving cars coming on and off this on-ramp to the other side of the on-ramp, and moving into the shadows on that side.
Yeah, like I said, I'll just kind of continue to watch and see where he goes. What's he wearing?
He's wearing like a kind of a long insulated coat, but it looks really dirty and covered with grime and stuff like that. And he's got a wool hat with ear flaps pulled down. Not really what he was wearing when he disappeared. He was. He's certainly dressed differently. Not what he would normally wear. That's for sure. And it looked a little oversized. It looked a little big for him.
Right. I don't think I'm going to further touch him. So I want to get back to my car and actually get onto my phone.
All right. Would you say that this encounter with Albert is a bit of a breaking point for Vinnie?
Let me double check here.
Like, what you witnessed, would you say that is reasonably, witnessing something traumatic or conflicts with your understanding of the world?
Well, I think it's not anything to kind of be with murder and anything else like that.
Not your personal.
I think definitely seeing a guy like Albert, who is kind of a highly respected businessman, kind of dumpster diving and eating a live rat, and then I'd say is pretty fucked up.
And then clearing a dumpster and a fence in one jump.
And then. Yeah, and then clearing the fence in one jump and running straight across the interstate. I mean, if that was Albert, that's not the Albert that I knew.
Yeah. I mean, I guess seeing a man clear that kind of object or objects? Is that a very kind of Neo moment when he sees Morpheus leap?
Damn it! I was gonna say, have you seen The Matrix?
I was gonna say, are you standing there going, whoa? That he was able to clear that.
I think so. Yeah.
Cool. Then we'll say it's a breaking point. What's your integrity?
Where do I find that again?
It would be on your.
This is the first breaking point.
On your page, top and then right by willpower, front page.
Oh, okay. 7.
7. Okay, cool. So it's going to be resolve plus composure. You're going to have a +1. You didn't meditate, right? You didn't do the meditation roll, so you don't get any additional bonus for that. What's your virtue?
My virtue is resolute.
Okay. What's your vice?
Arrogance.
Okay. I would say that you witnessed the supernatural, non-violent, clearing that sort of thing, and cool. So you are basically going to be at a Grand total of... Yeah, you're going to be doing resolve plus composure. That's what you're rolling.
Okay.
Alright, with 2 successes. Cool. I'm going to say that you are spooked by that. You retain your... well, let me just do it this way, because this one's already... you retain your integrity. And... there we go. But now you are spooked. And again, no, don't move it. Just hit the Z button on it. Click on it and hit Z. And you will see what it says. So, what do you do?
I want to make my way back to my car.
Yeah.
And I want to actually pull out my my cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to call the guy that I was just meeting with at the Puitok Center.
Okay. Yeah, you call David up.
Yep.
All right. It rings for a little bit, but then he answers, "Hello, this is David Way."
David, you're probably not going to believe what I just saw leaving the Puitok Center.
Who is this? No.
This is it's Vinnie.
What did you see, Mr. Rossi?
Well, I think I saw Albert.
Albert Quay?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, like I know there's a lot of people that kind of go and dumpster dive, and this is kind of the weirdest thing is that when I called out to him, he turned and looked at me, and he had a live rat in his mouth.
That's not like him.
Well, no, I didn't think it was Albert at first either. I saw the rat, and I thought it may have just been, one of the homeless in Chicago, and maybe looking for something. And I don't know. I was at the other end of the alley, by that karaoke bar, and I could have sworn it was Albert.
Well, where did he go?
He ran. He jumped, and it was like he flew over the fence, landed on the interstate, and ran across.
Well, then he's nearby.
I guess so. He was a lot faster than I was.
Where are you now?
Just at my car, just north of Chinatown.
Okay. Can you tell me where he went? What direction? What street?
Well, he was just running east along the on ramps there for the I-90.
I see, and he kept going east.
Yeah, but I mean, that was 15 minutes ago. He could be anywhere now. By how fast he was moving.
Well, he couldn't have kept it up for long. He would have had to stop.
I've never seen anything really move like that.
I see. Thank you for telling me. I'll find some people to start looking around. If you can find him, and let us know. Just drive around, see if you can find him. We'll be looking
well, can you?
And he just hangs up.
Yeah, and I'll just hang up and take some deep breaths, and then pull out of the parking lot and head towards home.
Okay. Yeah. So Elliot, you're on the bus,
On the bus.
Yeah. And you guys want to get off the bus, or are you...
Yeah. Eventually we hit the stop that I think that's safe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, so you're not...
But she said she lived in the south, she said, right?
Yeah, she's in Bridgeport, is what she told you before.
Right. And my house used to be in the south, right?
Yeah, you're in the neighborhood to the west of there.
Okay. Perhaps I'll take her to my place as because it's a touchstone for me, right? I kind of need to like figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. That's where you go back for emotional stability. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm kind of really fucked right now.
Yeah, you've witnessed some weird stuff.
So I'll take her back there.
Okay.
But hey, let's go for a walk this way.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get to that. Vinnie, you're driving back home. And you live in Bridgeport, I think, right?
Yes.
What's your goal when you head home there, Vinnie?
Well, it's late and all that kind of stuff, but I'm probably thinking of wanting to start kind of worrying about getting stuff into Chinatown for the expansion there, dumpsters and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I see.
But it's just kind of planning for that.
Okay, cool. So you're kind of going over that in your mind, and
like I don't think I'd be able to stop thinking about what I experienced.
No, I wouldn't say either. You're probably not paying much attention to the road. I'm going to let you resolve your spooked. This isn't quite how conditions work, but I'm going to kind of do a GM intrusion sort of condition use here. So I'll let you expend spooked to get a beat if we say that you're not quite paying attention to the road because of that. Your mind, as you said, is definitely on the other thing. Sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me that Elliot's walking across the road and I hit him.
I'm going to tell you that Elliot is certainly crossing the street with Karen.
Ouch!
When
are you driving one of those Volvos that self-stop and you're not paying attention?
No,
not yet. It's 2005. That said, Elliot, you've probably been on the bus for about a half hour, so your bashing damage will have healed.
Well, it was bad.
But yeah, so here's what I need you to do. Vinnie, I need you to roll your what is this? Wits plus drive.
And drive.
And Elliot, I need you to roll your wits plus streetwise.
So wits and drive, that's it, just straight roll?
I'm going to compare successes here. This is a contested roll. And I'm going to go here.
Can I parkour over this?
You're not really following. You're not really following and you're not penalized, so it doesn't really do much for you here.
Alright, fair enough.
Karen's going to roll.
1 and 1.
Alright, so basically, you hear Elliot as you guys are crossing, you're talking to Karen about stuff, and Karen just screams, "Elliot, look out!" And she jumps out of the way. You basically end up laying on the front of the hood of Vinnie's truck. You don't get hit and get damaged. You guys have the same successes, but you are on the the front end of your body is laying on the hood of the truck. Your feet are off the ground, sort of thing. As he basically slides forward, you kind of jumped just in time. Your parkour lets you jump onto it as opposed to being hit by it. And Vinnie, you got a teenager laying on your hood.
Can you see what I'm doing? I'm gonna probably give him the what the fuck man kind of look, like, dude.
So I want to get out of the car.
Yeah.
And I immediately want to turn to Elliot and say, "What the hell? Aren't you looking when you're crossing the road?"
Blame the victim. Well done. Well done.
Dude, you almost hit me. You realize that you're the one at fault, right? There were 2 of us there.
You gotta look where cars are going, man.
Yeah, look where you're driving, old man.
All right. Sure. Okay, what can we do here?
I'm not hurt, but listen, like, it's just watch out next time. Like, that's all I can really say. Luckily, I got out of the way, and but yeah, I don't want anything. Like, I just don't want you obviously suing me for obviously denting your car here by jumping on it.
Okay, both of you wits plus composure -2 because you're definitely distracted by each other, right? You're focusing definitely on each other.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I gotta be able to drive here.
Oh, excuse me. Do I notice how he's dressed and stuff?
Probably, but not with.
How's he dressed? Is he dressed nicely?
I don't know. How are you dressed?
Well, I think they'd have, not dress pants, but
he's got his
nicer looking
Lululemons
pants
on
and maybe a
exercise.
a nicer looking pants and a button up shirt, but undone at the top, no tie, and I mean it's cold, so I'd maybe have a leather jacket on.
All right. Sounds good. I'm gonna look at Karen. I'm gonna look at you. Kind of do not like a double take, but kind of look at both of us. How's Karen looking right now? She kind of scared.
This is why I wanted you to roll. So I'm glad that you wanted to do that anyway. You look back at Karen. Her eyes are like saucers, and she's kind of backpedaling, scrambling toward the curb, right? Because you guys are basically on a crosswalk. And she's in the process of kind of turning tail, and you look the other direction, and you see stepping off the curb on the other side of the street is the guy with the long coat and the newspaper hanging out of his pocket.
With me?
Couple days of growth.
I'm gonna be like, hey, listen, why don't we go somewhere? Myself and my friend here, let's go somewhere.
Do you need a ride home? You can hop in.
Sounds good. Let's get in. Karen, come on.
Well, yeah, you're kind of yelling to Karen, like, Karen, come on.
Yeah.
It's not like she's standing beside you, but she's almost to the curb.
Right.
Yeah. So, and the tall guy with the newspaper, he kind of yells at her, Karen, don't run, right? So.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off there, GM. Seriously, I gotta do another pursuit. God damn,
you don't necessarily have to do another pursuit, but I mean, you guys are between him and her.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say this guy's out to get us. Is what I'm gonna say to this man that I'm talking to. We need your help. Get us out of here. He's been following us.
Get in the truck then.
And I'm gonna call
I'm gonna go around to my driver's side door and open the door and kind of take a step on the running board.
Okay. All right. So I gotta persuade her, or can we both persuade her?
You're gonna have to call her over, make a successful roll to call her over. She is scared and she wants to get away. So you're gonna have to break through that. So
what is it? Persuasion plus what?
Right now.
Composure, manipulation plus composure.
It's probably going to be presence. You're going to have to shake her out of it. You're not going to be able to kind of smooth your way through it, right? That's kind of
yeah. Gotcha. Can I get some help from Bahailo's character here?
If he's helping you, if he's yelling at her, if he's getting her to get in the vehicle, if he's just getting in himself, then he's not much use.
All right.
Well, I'm just yelling at both of them. I want to get my vehicle out of the road. I don't want to be.
So what are you yelling?
Let's go. I'm leaving. Get in the truck.
All right. What do you want to use? Are you trying to convince her? Are you trying to intimidate her? Vinnie, sorry, it'll be Elliot that's doing the lead here, so Vinnie would have to match the role.
Yeah. Match the role?
He has to use the same.
What do you?
Oh, that's fine. Persuasion plus presence. Then that would be what you're trying to do.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, Vinnie, you roll first. And she's you guys are going to be penalized with a with her.
Oh, shit.
her composure. Hold on. Yeah.
Just 3.
Which is 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to say you're penalized. It would normally be a composure. I'm going to say resolve now. She wants to get away, right? So I'm going to say penalized by her resolve, which is 2.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, so -2.
Yeah, you're -2. Same
One
still.
success.
1 success. So add 1 to your roll there, Elliot.
Yay. Okay, I'll add 1 to my roll. Alright. Oh, this is going to be rough. Come on. Oh, I got 1.
You
I got a
did.
9.
Right? She
God.
hesitates. She looks, right, basically, he's like, you're, I'm assuming, Elliot, you're running around the front of the vehicle to get to the passenger side.
Yeah.
And that means that that man is standing where, on the front, closing in on the front driver's side corner of the vehicle. You got a truck, right, Vinnie?
Yep.
So,
Truck.
yeah. So Karen kind of hesitates because basically getting into the vehicle means running toward this guy. But she looks kind of around, and at the last minute,
Sorry, I don't have a truck. I have a full-size sedan.
Okay, that's cool.
A Mafia sedan. I like it.
I like that it still has a running board. It's like jacked up, right? It's like, yeah. All right.
Now I'm looking up full-size 2005 sedans.
You got a Crown Vic.
Yeah. Oh, I had a Crown Vic.
Or a Lincoln.
I had a
you got a
Crown Vic.
Lincoln.
Oh, I loved my Crown Vic.
I was thinking like a Cadillac DeVille or something.
Oh,
A DeVille.
fancy. Fancy.
My goodness.
All
Wasn't
right.
very much trunk space though.
But
Yeah, but I don't do that work.
I'm just saying, everyone needs some trunk space.
yeah, Karen runs toward the car. She runs toward the back passenger side, grabs the handle, jiggles it a couple times. She's like, "Unlock it! Unlock it!"
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the unlock
she's
button.
scared. So, yeah.
Unlock it, damn it.
Okay. And yeah, boom, door opens up. She kind of dives in and slams the door. Go before he stops us.
Yeah, I'll hit the gas pedal.
Okay. You kind of slide a bit, but and the guy with the newspaper kind of slaps the side of your car, but you pull off. All right.
Thanks, man.
Well, once we get clear, I want to say, so where are you guys going? Where do you live?
Listen, I don't really live anywhere. We don't actually live anywhere.
All right. And with that, we will call it for this particular part of this chapter. Thank you guys all for watching, for subscribing, for liking, for tuning in, for sticking with us through the first story of the Second City Chronicle of Mice and Men. We'll be back next time with the second half of this chapter, where we'll see what Grayson and Christopher are up to. Until next time, if you can't roll high, you can always hang with us at Initiative 0.